DisrupTeK was born in a classroom in what I consider to be the world's best entrepreneurship school, Babson College. Its genesis moment came from completing a simple activity. It helped me define which skills contributed to both personal satisfaction and career success, and that those were the skills I needed to build my DisrupTeK business around if it was going to be truly fulfilling. If you want to know what they were, and if DisrupTeK is indeed truly fulfilling, then just keep watching. In an earlier video, What Would You Really Like to Be Doing?, I posed you some questions. In this video, I share my answers to those very same questions and how they helped me make sure that when I created DisrupTeK, it would use the same skills that had most contributed to my biggest achievements, but also to be something that I really enjoyed doing. In my online program, Building Business Opportunities with Technology, you will use the exact same tool to help define what skills your next career opportunity will need to be built around to be both fulfilling and fun. The tool I use I discovered on an entrepreneurship educators course at Babson College, just outside Boston. Babson has been voted the most successful entrepreneurship school in the US for over 20 years. I went there to learn how they helped people create great careers and great companies. At this point, I had already decided to leave formal entrepreneurship education to create my own company, but I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be. At Babson, I completed an activity that defined it for me. If you've answered the questions in the third video in the series, you will have already started down the same path. When I answered what were my most satisfying career accomplishments, only 2 of them came from my most recent academic career. They mainly came from achievements in my corporate careers in P&G and PepsiCo, my first business and my personal hobbies. When I analysed the skills that had been critical in helping me accomplish these achievements, I used the same categories and definitions that we use to interview and assess managers through their entire career in Procter & Gamble, and very similar ones in PepsiCo International: leadership, communication, priority setting, initiative and follow-through, working effectively with others, thinking and problem solving, creativity and innovation, and finally technical mastery. What really surprised me was at the end when I identified the common themes that occurred across achievements. Most were pretty obvious. The combination of technical mastery, creativity and innovation, and problem solving was a very common theme. Not really surprising, given that I trained and practiced as a scientist in 2 of the world's biggest US corporations for nearly 15 years, and that I followed my passion of recording music in my own recording studio, but being completely self-taught. I just love the challenge of learning new things or applying what I already know in new situations. But what was an equally common theme was working with people. Building teams, working with other people, and coaching were also hugely important. The third common theme was presentation and communication. I'm probably the most reluctant presenter you will ever meet. I absolutely hate it, but it is something I am good at. I just don't like doing it live. Those were the 3 sets of skills that I built DisrupTeK around. So if I wrote the list now, where would DisrupTeK be on it? You know the answer. Number 1 on the list. I'm constantly creating new content, solving production problems, learning technical skills, and working on new video and audio recording technology. Intellectually, it is more satisfying than anything I have ever done. Working with people is equally fun, with partner companies, organisational clients, and the most enjoyable element, coaching company founders to build their own companies, and corporate professionals to build innovative new products and services for their employers. And presenting is core to what my business is all about. But on video, which I really do enjoy. What I hated about presenting live was the fear of not doing it well. That is not an issue now. I don't let anything out into the public domain until I am really proud of it. So even the reluctant presenter now enjoys it, because I found a way of doing it that doesn't involve being in a room with hundreds of people and that still feels personal for both me and my customers. To measure my career satisfaction, I now have a very simple rule. If it feels fun and doesn't feel like work, then my new career is the right one. And 6 years after I completed the original survey, DisrupTeK definitely is. There are podcasts, activities, and a whole range of techniques and templates to help you build a viable technology business opportunity. We spend a huge amount of time in the early programme to help you identify a fulfilling destination for the next phase of your career. So why not take a look at the introductory video in the link below? You can also sign up to receive more of these short videos, blogs, and templates. Just follow the link and subscribe. Thanks for watching.